Welcome to Getting Mission Ready, a video series on how to invest successfully and achieve your financial goals. My name is Raymond Moses, the founder of Money Works For Me and the author of How the Heck to Invest and Reach Nirvana, a 5-step journey to financial freedom. This is an extraordinary program on investing because this program is going to make you mission ready. The term mission ready comes from the military, where a team is required to accomplish a goal in a situation where everything is not known to begin with and things change rapidly and unexpectedly. And many times you have limited time to act. Then just building basic knowledge and skills and providing some basic standard equipment is not enough. Mission readiness requires equipping the team with knowledge, skills, tools for planning, analysis, selection and reviewing information that you need to pay attention to and which ones to ignore, to be able to quickly convert data into insights and take well-informed decisions. Your mission is to achieve your financial goals, and the path to that is investing successfully. But everything in investing is about the future, which is uncertain and outside our control. What is certain is that you will face different situations, and certainly sometimes things will change for the worse. However, you still need to be taking decisions and actions that will ensure you accomplish your mission, your financial goals. It is one level of capability to be able to take a good investing decision in one situation, and quite a different level when you can take consistently good investing decisions even and especially in the face of major changes. To do this, you must have the mindset, the knowledge and the system to take well-informed investing decisions and achieve your financial goals. When you have this, you will be mission ready. And that's why this is an extraordinary program. By the end of this video series, you will be mission ready to invest successfully and achieve your financial goals confidently. At the outset, I want to tell you that you will need to equip yourself with the right set of tools to be mission ready. And for that, you will need to subscribe to one of our superstar plans. Think of it as Google Maps that you need on a journey through a territory you don't know enough about and where things change, sometimes quite dramatically. With Superstars, you will have the research-based tools and guidance, in addition to all the data information, analysis and knowledge. In short, the complete system to be mission ready. Some of the key outcomes of this video series will enable you to achieve: 1. Have an empowering mindset required to invest successfully. 2. Set goals and create your financial plan. 3. Know-how of how to invest in stocks. Take investing decisions using the Money Works For Me platform. 5. Manage your portfolio. 6. Manage yourself better for sustained success in investing. One recommendation: don't binge watch this video series. You will need to stop and implement what you learn from time to time, and you will be able to do everything that I cover using your Superstar subscription. If you have some experience of stock investing, you can start investing in the recommended stocks. However, if you're new to stock investing, you are like a pilot learning how to fly using a flight simulator. Track the recommended stocks while you go through this video series, and when you feel ready, you can start and learn from the experience of real investing. Let's start. Most people are simply terrible at investing. They do lots of things to get it right, but they don't. They probably get worse at it because they try so many things. The problem is that they have lost the battle even before they have begun, and they don't know this. They don't know where the battle is happening or who is the enemy. Do you? Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a wise Zen master. People traveled from far away to become his student and disciples with the hope of achieving enlightenment. On a particular day, a scholar came to visit the master. He said, "Master, I am searching for enlightenment and I know I need a master to guide me. I've already been with many renowned Zen masters and spent years studying with them, but I haven't found enlightenment. I'm disappointed and I'm losing my heart. I have heard you are a great master who can guide me to nirvana, and so I have come to ask you to accept me as your disciple and to teach me. The Zen master smiled and said, I don't know about that. I was about to have my tea. You have traveled a lot and seem to be thirsty. Would you like some tea? So the master poured his guest a cup. The cup soon filled up, yet he kept pouring until the cup overflowed onto the table, onto the floor, and finally on the scholar's robe. The scholar was annoyed and cried, Stop! Can't you see that the cup is full already? Yes, I see it. The Zen master replied with a smile. Do you? You are like this cup, so full that nothing more will fit in. I can teach you nothing. Empty your cup and then come to me. The battleground of investing is your mind, and your mind is the enemy. Not because the mind is evil, but because the mind is full. Our mind is like a cup. You may pay a fancy price for the material it is made of and for the design on it, but it's useful only when it is empty. But is it empty? Whether you are just starting to invest or have been investing for years, chances are that your cup is already full. But if you are not succeeding or not enjoying financial freedom, you need to empty your cup. But of what? Of limiting beliefs and ideas about investing that are not working for you and cannot work for you. Hence, it must be discarded to free up the space for more productive ways of approaching investing. One that prepares you for the journey towards financial freedom. But that comes later. First, let's empty our cups. And that is what we will do in the first part of this video series. But hey, who is going to be your Zen master? The Zen master that teaches us all about investing is called Mr. Market. And you may have thought that he was your enemy. Mr. Market practices tough love, just as all masters do. He does not suffer fools and arrogant people and makes you pay for every mistake that you make. But if you approach him with humility and with an open mind to learn, you will find the wisest and the most generous teacher in the market. I don't know about you specifically, but I have trained people in some of the best companies for many years. And I have found that the biggest challenge people have in becoming more successful is unlearning. You may have learnt about investing elsewhere, read and done things. But if you are not yet successful, that is, confident that you will achieve financial freedom, and mind you, without giving yourself ulcers and stress, you have something to unlearn and learn. In short, you need to do this course with an open mind, examining what is not working for you and exploring in depth what might and implementing it. I want you to know that like most people, I sucked at investing for decades, and that's saying a lot because I was probably in the top 1% in India on analytical abilities, numerical skills, reading, taking action, and probably a few more things. But I sucked at investing for 30 years after I graduated from the top engineering college in India, IIT Kanpur. And I started my career as a management trainee with Hindustan Lever way back in 1983. So if you suck at investing, you are in very good company. But why did this happen? The reason I sucked at it was that when it came to investing, I used my mind like a dustbin, sucking up trash and filling it up with things that would never work for me. And the question that got humongous amount of trash was, which stock should I buy? People go about asking this question and its variants on Google, YouTube, and to friends, neighbors, relatives, anyone who they think knows more about investing than they do. Do you do the same? Just stop it. The secret to keeping your cup empty is to keep the trash out and let only the good stuff in. How? Did you have a cup of tea this morning? Did you use a sieve to keep the tea leaves from getting into the cup? Or you used a tea bag? Well, both allowed only the essence of the tea to flow through and keep the rest out. When you consume any information to make decisions, you need a sieve, a good filter. And the best one is having clarity about the questions you are seeking answers to. Questions such as, which stock should I buy, is like operating without any filter. Anybody can put anything into your cup. And after the answer is in your cup, asking why is it there is inviting people to fill your cup with even more trash. It's a losing proposition. But whenever someone starts investing, the first thing they want to know is what should they buy now? Investors with varying amount of experience also ask the same question. Usually when they get the opportunity to ask a seasoned successful investor. Why this preoccupation with this question? Do people expect to get answers that will ensure their success? In my 2021 webinars, I asked people if they thought that success in stock investing was all about picking winners. And the overwhelming answer was yes. Do you agree with them? Do you know where else people completely believe that success is all about picking winners? It's the race course. Everybody there is asking everybody which horse to bet on. Depending on whom they know, they ask the jockey, the trainer, the owner, the chap who grooms the horse, the punter who picked a winner in the last race, or the veteran who is foolish enough to be there at the races after losing a ridiculous amount of times. The mindset of people asking which stock to buy is the same as the mindset of horse racing punters trying to pick winners. After getting a near unanimous vote that the secret to success in stock investing was picking winners, I asked them, and I am asking you now, if you have the talent and competence to pick winners. If not, do you honestly believe you can acquire this talent? Very unlikely. Then, even if you are right, you are doomed to lose in this game anyway. So, the first thing I want you to unlearn is that investing success is not about picking winners, nor is it about copying the list of winners from some celebrity investor. If that was so, everyone would use the list of stocks in the most successful fund manager or the top 5 from the top 5 fund managers. It doesn't work. And going down this path is certain to waste your time and money.